All right, let's go. This is recorded now. So introduce
What's up,
yourself, brother.
boys?
Who are you? How much have you made with organic dropshipping? What business do you do? What's up?
Yeah, so I do organic dropshipping. I saw someone chat in one of the other channels in this Discord asking what I do. I do organic dropshipping. I've done a total of about 80K revenue, so nothing too crazy, nothing like my boy Kostify over here. Uh, Crazy numbers, but yeah, I've done about 80K total so far. I've been dropshipping since April 2023, and yeah, I'm very passionate about helping you guys succeed. I started my YouTube channel in April 2023, and then I didn't post for a year, and I just made my return very recently. You guys are gonna see me all over your YouTube channel. But yeah, I can answer basically any questions.
Right.
Probably not going to be able to provide as much value as Costify here, but I'll do what I can.
Yeah, no, but I wanted it to be like, yeah, first of all, questions to you, and then also like kind of like the usual talk that we do every Monday, but like in front of people, because usually there's so much value, like the stuff that we go over one on one without like anybody listening.
Oh
I feel like
yeah,
if somebody were to listen, like a beginner, they would gain so much from that. So
I
yeah,
know,
but
bro.
there are a few questions in the chat. It looks like so. I guess you can just go over that, bro.
You should go back to editing them yourself. Love the way you did it with passion, not for anything else. I appreciate that, bro. Yo, you guys are real ones. I didn't expect people to know about my channel. I literally haven't posted in my year. Damn, bro. You guys know. That's sick. How did you two meet up? How did we meet? Bro, it was just, did I message you or did you message me?
Bro, I don't even remember. It was a long fucking time ago. It was just like
Yeah, it
we
was like a
didn't
year
know
ago.
who we were, I didn't know who you were, and you didn't know who I am. And then we just started having calls every week, bro. Became the boys out of nowhere. I don't even
Yeah, it's
remember,
crazy
bro.
because me and Crossfire are the same age, both doing YouTube organic, like everything the same. And then
Exactly.
it was crazy. We got on the first call together, and this man literally lived my exact same life.
Bro,
He
right.
years ago, we both had a big obsession with skateboarding and Rubik's cubes and like all these different obsessions.
It's
And this
everything.
man, like, I'm like, bro, I didn't even have to ask him if he was obsessed with Rubik's cubes because we just had so much in common. And then I was like, bro, what's your fastest time solving Rubik's cube? And he was like, oh, 20 seconds. And I'm like, oh, bro, that was like 4 seconds yeah, 4 seconds faster than me.
Oh
Crazy.
my god, I feel
But
such a nerd, bro. Rubik's cubes.
I know.
But it's crazy how similar we were for real. Everything we did, and not just that, but what was it like? Was skateboarding, Rubik's cubes, having a channel before the one that we're running right now,
Yeah,
just
we had
like
multiple
the
channels
thing that
for
we
this.
the things we were interested in, the people that we watched on YouTube is crazy. Like everything matched. Like
Yeah, it was crazy. But how old are you? I'm 17 years old. Turned 17 in September. Um, Same, bro. Another Rubik's Cube guy.
bro, there's
That's
two, bro.
crazy. It was,
Okay.
bro. What is this with organic dropshippers? Is everyone just, bro? I think it's anyone that gets into this whole entrepreneurship space, especially if you're super young. It's usually you have something in your mind. You have like a obsession-based personality. Like you just get obsessed with things super easily, and you just go all in on that thing for a certain amount of time, and then you land on organic dropshipping, and then you realize like this is going to take you to achieving like really big things in life, and then you start going insanely hard on organic dropshipping, and then yeah, you just stick with it because you know it's going to take you places. But
Right. Yeah. Could be a retarded take, but maybe it's just fucking autism, literally. Because you just get kind of focused on one thing and then you do that for a long enough time because usually an ADHD as well. But maybe I'm just retarded because those things are usually what autistic people are interested in, like Rubik's cubes.
true. All
I don't
right,
know.
we're all
Maybe
autistic.
I'm just yapping. I don't know.
It's okay. You can be autistic. All right. So I don't know how you want to do it, Costify. I don't know how it usually goes. Is it like
Oh
people
yeah.
just ask questions and then I just go and
So yeah,
rapid fire answer?
we can just both answer to the questions, and also after that, I mean, if there's no questions left, or I don't know, just because we want to, we can just yap about stuff the way we usually do it on our weekly calls.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a bunch of questions in the chat, like, how many products did it take you to make your first $1,000, bro?
So I started off, I think it was actually, so I started doing drop shipping in total, like my first time, like very first time when I was 12 years old. And then I started out with ads. But if we're talking organic, I started doing organic, like I stopped drop shipping for a while and then I got back into it in April of 2023 when I was like 15. And then I got back with organic. Actually, I got back with ads and then I eventually transitioned to organic in September. And then in September, as soon as I started doing organic, I started with a new product. I went viral with my first video ever. And then it took me probably 3 products to make my first 1,000.
Same.
And this is a big thing that like no one talks about. It's like so many people start off posting shit videos right away. Like if you look at a lot of people's first videos, it's like complete trash, like videos that you know it's not going to go viral. But if you actually make your first videos, like look at the top people that are going viral with TikTok and dropshipping. Like look at the top dropshippers, look at the top videos that are going viral. You see how they're going viral. Like you see what they're doing. You see the videos that they're making. You can make your videos to that standard right away. Like you don't have to be in the game for months and months to start making your videos as good as those videos. You can see them and you know, like you can tell. You can put the 2 videos side by side, your video and the competitor's video, and you can see like what's wrong about your video, and you can make your video as good as the top guy. And if you do this and just like make your videos really, really good out the jump, it's not hard to do. They'll take longer to make because you're gonna have to, put your videos side by side and just tweak a million things every time. Is that Luca Chapman in here? What's up, Luca? Um, but yeah, you put your videos side by side and you make your videos insanely good from the jump. It's going to take a lot longer, but you can start seeing success right away. And you could start, hitting your first 1,000 with your first product and you could go viral with every product you test if you just make your videos insanely good from the
Yeah,
jump.
bro. It's crazy. It
Doesn't
took me
have to take,
exactly
yeah.
3 products as well when I switched to
Really?
organic.
Wow, bro.
Exactly 3. Bro,
Look at that.
it's crazy. Everything matches. It's fucking insane. It's like soulmates. No homo.
No homo.
Anyway, did you
How many videos
answer?
did it take?
Yeah, that one.
How many videos does it take to split test a viral video completely? Split test a viral video. If you're talking about in terms of like if I think something's going to be a viral video and then I just keep split testing that video until it goes viral, usually it would take probably five times. Like on average, well, it depends. If I think something's going to go viral, I usually make it go viral right away. Like if I have a video in mind and it's all about, okay, you have a viral ass idea in your mind. How can I get this into actual physical existence and make it an actual video? And then you sit there and you actually you write down the video or idea in like your notes tab and you think, okay, how can I get this into physical reality? And then you write it down and then you picture it as if you were filming it and then you film the video and ideally you have a video that you can compare that video to and get inspiration from a different video and then you could get that you can get the viral video the first try, but sometimes if you know something's a really, really good video idea, you're going to want to split test it a bunch of times until you make it work. I know people that, like they have a really good video idea and then they post it 9 times because they just like in different ways. And then the 9th time it went viral. So I don't know if that was the way you were or asking that question, but if it was,
Yeah,
hopefully.
it's really case specific, bro. Usually you want to split test the way Fredo, I think BSM Fredo put it. You got to split test, and that was like just common sense. That's what I've been teaching creators ever since I think early last year. You just need to split test every single aspect of the video. So break it down into small parts that can separately make it go viral, like the music, the hook, the text hook, the storyline, the clips themselves, everything you can possibly break down, even the backgrounds. You need to break down, and then you need to split test everything, and then figure out what thing makes the video go viral or what composition of things makes the video go viral. And then if you just take that thing and implement it with other video ideas or other concepts, it's gonna always go viral. Or maybe if you implement that composition of things. And so then you're gonna put that composition of things with other different things and split test the other aspects that you didn't change before that. And then eventually you're gonna find just a winning format that's gonna potentially even work for other products in the future that you're gonna test as well. And yeah, especially if you're doing Instagram dropshipping, you're then going to be able to just repost the same thing, the same
Oh yeah,
exact format over and over again. You're going to print. So one of my
100%.
creators, bro, the one that I told you about on Monday, he went viral. Last week he went viral on Instagram, just reposting the same video, and it's like at $12,000 within like 8 days now. That organic dropshipping store. So that's Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, Instagram's crazy. But the strategy, so I have a golden strategy that I teach people about. And it's you start off with post like if you're starting a new product, you start posting, you find the videos that already went viral with your product, assuming that it's a product that people have ran before. Maybe ideally you want to run a product that only a couple people are running. If you're starting off in general, you don't want to run a completely saturated product, but ideally a couple of people are running that product. See the videos that already went viral with it, probably there's about 4 or 5 videos that are currently viral, got a couple million views each. Save those videos to your TikTok, and then go back to those videos. For your first like 3 or 4 videos, just do variations of those videos. And then you want to start a 4 video cycle, or just a cycle in which you do a new idea. I call it classic video idea, which is just a classic video like prototype versus product, like an AI voiceover video, um, like the aesthetic one-liners, like any one of these just classic ideas. Like I have a whole sheet of them. I could send it to someone if you want it. But yeah, there's a you could go through all the regular classic video ideas that dropshippers do, and then for out of one video in the 4 video cycle, post one of those. This is just my strategy. Post one of those, and then for the second video in the cycle, or there's no real order, you just have to do a 4 video cycle of this. Do a variation of one of those videos that you saved from the viral videos that already went viral. And then for the for the third and fourth video in that cycle, do heavier variations of those other viral videos. And then you also want to add in a video in the cycle. After about 2 times doing that cycle and you post about 8 videos, you want to start adding in your own ideas, and then as you gain experience, just making your own ideas as well. So if you're doing it in a cycle, you should be going viral, and then as soon as you go viral, you want to just do more variations of the videos that you go viral with.
Right. You get a lot of
And then
feedback. Once you go viral, you can just repeat the same
yeah.
thing or break it down and then figure out what made it go viral, and then you can just go from there. So the hardest part is making it go viral, especially if it's just your first time. But after you do that, you kind of pass that threshold, and then you figure it out, and it's a lot easier because you're going to have a lot of feedback to work with.
100%. If you want, is there a way I could send the sheet in the
You can just send
chat?
it in the voice chat right here.
Right, give me 1 second.
All right. What are your thoughts on, like Jacob said? I really understand the question, bro. It's kind of retarded.
Let me see.
Any tips for a beginner learning how to record? Basically, just make sure the camera isn't shaky. Make sure to wipe your fucking camera. Ideally, get a tripod, a chest mount, and maybe even a head mount. And yeah, and then you're going to be good. And if you're a complete beginner, it's going to be easier to just replicate exactly what the competitor that went viral with the product did. Oh, bro, you send it?
Oh, you were answering. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, no, I was saying the sheet, bro.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah, it's alright. So yeah, basically just try to copy the competitor as close as possible, and then you're gonna learn from that experience. Like if you copy the competitor, you're gonna subconsciously adopt the things that they implemented in their viral video, and then you're gonna subconsciously start implementing the things that made their video go viral in your future videos, even if it's different video ideas. So just like the fundamentals for recording videos, like I don't know, non-shaky hands, nice backgrounds, and aesthetic stuff like that, and so on. Do you think testing a viral product from USA to like German market, even if it's 2 to 3 months old, is worth it? I suppose. Yeah, it's 100% worth it. If there's no competition in like Germany and you see a banger product that printed in the US, it's highly unlikely that nobody brought it to the German market yet within 2 to 3 months, because there's a lot of German dropshippers. But if that's the case, definitely test it. You just need to make sure that it's really high converting. All right, bro, send the sheet. Go.
Sir, there you go, boys.
W. Anthony, bro. Filling sauce.
Got you.
Holy.
What are your thoughts on like how Jacob said make your videos with passion versus when he said you should do?
Then you just skip that one, bro. I really didn't understand the fucking question.
Well, I think you might be referring to something from my video of me interviewing Jacob, but if you're talking about like if you're running a passion product, if you're making your video, if you're making a video from just a drop shipping video that's you're copying other people's videos and it's just straight, drop shipping product, and it's not anything organic and doesn't look like a regular TikTok video that you just scroll and it wouldn't be a product. It's if you make a video that's just very, very organic and just straight looks like a regular TikTok video that it doesn't look so salesy and doesn't look like a product video, it's just going to be more likely to go viral, and people will get that emotion spark more rather than if they get the feel that it's a product video. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, and that one's like kind of obvious, but yeah, you're probably, I don't know if that answers your question.
Any tips for a beginner learning how to record, bro?
Beginner learning how to record. Well, like you said, you want to be copying, if you're a complete beginner, you want to be copying the top viral videos and then compare your video to the top competitors' videos that you see. And then you can start making top level videos within your first week of doing organic. Just spend the extra time making the videos as good as humanly possible. Spend the extra time in the editing. Spend the extra time getting the lighting as good as possible. Spend the extra time getting the movements really good instead of spending your first month doing it mediocre when you know it could be better and then expecting to just get better over time. You can make it really good right from the jump. You just have to compare your videos to the top level and then set that as your standard and then always post top level videos. And then at that point, once your videos are really, really good, then it just comes down to what video ideas you're posting. And then that's going to be the factor that makes you go viral and the different types of variations that you do.
Right, but obviously there needs to be some balance there as well. Like you don't need to try to strive for a perfect video instantly. Like if it's not perfect and it doesn't go viral right off the bat, it's totally fine because some people might set wrong expectations for what's going to happen and then it doesn't go viral. You know, people don't fuck with the video and then they're just going to stop.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Like if you could be making the best videos possible or what you deem as the best videos possible, but there's a difference between what you think is a really, really good video and then what, like if you, like you can compare your video to a top level video and then just think your video is really, really good. And if you genuinely think your video is really, really good, then post it, you're all good. Like you don't have to be sitting there thinking of like different things that you can change about your video. But if you know that your video could be a lot better, and I see this with so many people, and I see people would start posting shit videos right away. You always have to like you can see that yourself, and you can just tweak those things and make it so much better. And yeah, spend the extra time in the beginning. But yeah, if you're posting videos that you think are really really good, obviously they can always get better. Don't strive for like just thinking about how I can make the video as good as possible and then not post for the
Yeah,
first two
don't
weeks just
overthink it.
because
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, don't overthink of it. And then don't just not post for a week. But
Yeah,
yeah, post your videos, but make it as good as humanly possible.
that's what I'm saying. You want to go over my day in a life intro at the end, bro? I just want to see what you think about it.
Your day in the life video?
Yeah, bro, I'm just wanted to go over
Oh
my
yeah, you filmed it?
Yes, sir, bro. I filmed it fucking last week.
I know, bro. I forgot to ask you about that.
Uh, all right.
Let's
Yeah.
see it.
Well. Yeah, we didn't really have time. Yeah, but let's do that like later on. Let's go through the questions
Okay.
first and talk ecom, and then do that. Um. Yeah, I guess most of the questions are addressed to you, bro. How do you make
Let's
good
see.
calls to actions, bro?
So I think the statistic was like the Michael Bernstein program, they did a statistic on it, and it was like 70% of the sales come from the CTA videos, which is crazy, or the reply to um the reply videos,
Mm.
which is insane. So you want to make them as good as possible. How do I make them good? You have to don't make it too salesy, like, but you can make the reply video a lot more salesy than the actual video. So ideally, you want to make the reply video shorter than the video that you went viral with because it's all about getting them to the end where you show link in bio. You don't want to show link in bio the entire video or else they'll just click off. But you want to get them to the end where they show link in bio. And ideally, let's say the video that you went viral with first is 9 seconds long. You want to make the CTA video like uh, 7 seconds long, a couple of seconds shorter than the actual video. You don't want to make it longer, or else they're not going to get to the link in bio. And this is just to direct them to a more salesy videos in which you could sell them. So to make it really, really good, you need to show the features of the product a lot more. So let's say the viral video was it had like some crazy controversy. Never do some crazy controversy in the reply video.
Yeah, no
The
point.
reply video has to be, yeah, you don't have to try to think about like going crazy, crazy viral with the reply video. Like, don't do crazy controversies. Like, think about how I can make it salesy without it being too salesy to where they'll just click off right away. You want to still capture their attention and make it good enough to where they get entertained and still get that emotion spark, and they'll correlate whatever emotion spark that they get from that video as an emotion of wanting to buy the product since you have the link in bio at the end. And then they see the link in bio and think, damn, I got emotion sparked. And unconsciously, they'll correlate that with wanting to buy the product and they'll go buy the product.
Right, but that's the reply videos. What about like the calls to actions built in the videos, bro?
Oh, CTA is in the video itself? I've never been a big CTA in the video itself guy.
All
I don't
right,
know,
I
maybe
can
you.
cover this, bro. So in my experience, the CTAs that do the best and get the least amount of people to click off and convert the best are the ones that blend in with the content and make sense in the context of the video. So if it's something like a storyline about, like, I don't know, how you lost a dog, so you started a business to prevent other people from losing dogs the same way, at the end you can say like, um, get yours to like avoid losing your dog, and then everything is going to make sense. I don't know, it's so hard to explain, but like if you just say link in bio, people can get upset if it doesn't have anything to do with the whole storyline. You need to first show them why they need it, and then make it genuine, and then make it sound like an advice to a friend, as opposed to like, hey, buy my product so that I can make money off of you. That's, in my experience, the easiest way to make it convert and to make it organic. Another way, and it's just kind of like part of the same thing, is just making the content so good that people don't even mind the call to action at the end of the video. I think it was Mikey who put it this way. You basically just need to make the video, the content so good that at the end of the video, basically the problem with calls to actions and the reason why most people overthink them is that it makes people upset. People don't like being sold to. So if you make content really, really, really good to the point that people are completely satisfied, they're just like fell in love with you the first time they see your videos, like it's insane content that they've never seen before. If you have a call to action at the end, they're not even going to get upset about it. So they're not going to click off the video, and they're not going to be commenting something negative or like telling people not to buy from you. If you really look like an authentic guy, like if you save 500 kittens in a video and help a grandma cross the road, I don't know, inside of a video, people are really going to like you, and then they're going to buy from you. And you need to kind of build that trust throughout the video. And that's what I've been learning a lot with TikTok Shop as well. So I'm trying to think of an example, like a arbitrary example for this that people can relate to. Um,
I mean the whole.
I came up with something, bro. Listen, like, let's say my mom started a business. Like, there's a clip of like a crying girl in the beginning, and the next clip is like a mom trying to work on something at her desk, like clearly over hours, trying, super exhausted. She has 3 kids in the background, right? Super hungry. She's trying to work on something, and basically the storyline is that the mom started a business, and then nobody's buying from her, so the daughter is super sad, the mom is exhausted, and nobody's buying from her. In the end, you can say something like, um get the product from her so like she can, nah, that's retarded as fuck, so that she can fucking feed the kids. But like, you know what I'm saying, like something that would make people understand that it makes sense. Like a similar storyline, one of my creators went viral with it recently, and there was a similar call to action, sort of like she's working on it day and night, and like, no, but nobody's buying the products, and then you show the product, you show the features, you show why people should buy it, and then you can have like a little call to action, link in bio, in case you want to support my mom, or like something similar to that. But like, it has to make sense, it has to be organic, and not just like link in bio, go grab yours now, low on stock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely a more personal approach to it. Like a
Yeah,
crazy.
but calls to actions are a really big part of it. Like if you don't have a call to action, like you said it yourself, people are not even going to buy it, because 70% of sales come from those like call to action heavy videos. So
I have a question for you, real quick.
what up?
In TikTok Shop, do people do CTA videos a lot more often in the actual video?
I mean, every video on TikTok Shop is a call to action video, pretty much.
Really?
You sell the product throughout the whole video, and then at the end you include a heavy call to action. Like, remember, it's a lot easier to sell because it's peer to peer marketing and not like business to customer. So
Yeah.
you can just say, I really love this product. If you want to check it out, I left the link here. Like, check it out while they're still on sale, something like that. And that every viral video that brought a lot of results has that in the end. And I do that always as
So
well.
you're doing TikTok Shop and organic dropshipping, and then now you're seeing the more. So TikTok Shop is a lot more peer to peer
Yeah,
rather than business to peer.
100%. That's how it
So
goes. Yeah, and people trust
have
you a
you
lot more.
tried? Yeah, yeah. Have you tried implementing the more peer to peer stuff in the organic dropshipping realm?
Not really. That would be like
You're seeing.
the affiliate stuff. Um, like people have tried that. I know that Mikey tried that, and people are saying now that it's like the new era of dropshipping, the more organic, authentic content. But I don't know. I feel like it's just easier to make it go viral if it's a normal organic dropshipping video if you're doing dropshipping, Because TikTok Shop is different. Like it's instantly salesy. They instantly see the badge that it's a TikTok Shop video and not just a random guy video.
Yeah.
So they instantly understand that they're being sold to. So you need to make them believe that you're not just trying to sell to them, but rather share a cool experience that you've had and try to help them. So that's your goal instead of just like trying to sell them. And like
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
guess
people
that's
just don't.
how organic dropshipping was in like back in like 2022, 2023. It was all just people voiceover in the background, one clip, no like different clips with music. It was just one clip, no music, guy just talking with the product. Look how good this product is. I just got it. You know, big long video, like just all CTA, and then it was just product based. If your product was really good, you sell it on, and then people.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's probably different than what you're referring to, but it's in that sense, it's way more peer to peer rather than setting yourself up like, oh, you're a business and this is the product I'm selling. It's like, oh, this is my product.
yeah,
I want to get it out.
yeah. It's
It's
gotten
peer
a
to
lot
peer
more
rather than business
complicated
to peer.
for sure. All right, I got more. Bro, I was yapping for so long about close to action. Um, when are you all switching to ads, bro? When do you want to get into ads?
Bro, after seeing Canvin and all these guys and Ben, bro, switching to ads and then just going crazy,
Right,
it's so tempting. It's so tempting.
right. You tried it before though,
I
right?
tried ads, yeah. I did ads back when I was 12 and then I did it again. I actually made
Fuck.
2.5K, which is absolutely
12.
nothing. Like this is big. What? Oh
12.
yeah, 12.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
well, it
bro.
wasn't even ads. It was, well, yeah, it wasn't even ads. It was influencer marketing. It was just buying from theme pages and then posting on, the
Strategy.
theme page strategy.
The beheaded
But
strategy,
yeah, the Via has a strategy. The OGs know.
right?
But I did ads back when I started again. I only did it for a couple months, but I was crazy profitable with my first product. It was actually the reusable water balloon. And then, yeah, I did 2.5K in sales, which is absolute pennies, but it was 2.5K in sales, and it was literally with ads, like 60% profit margins, which is insane.
Holy.
I had like a 5x ROAS. It was crazy. And with my all my accounts just got banned because it was a gun product, and I just
Ah,
couldn't run anymore.
shit.
Bro, I could have scaled that shit up to crazy numbers, but
That's
then
a
I
sick.
tried all summer basically to replicate that success with other products, and then just completely failed. So then I just switched to organic. But yeah, now with the organic knowledge, switching to ads now, and then obviously with the product that's already doing well, it may be the strat. Like people are making so much money with ads right now.
Oh yeah.
What
Ben
about you,
Shiny.
Kostify?
Yeah, bro. Ben Shiny hit like a 40K week last week or something crazy like that. Crossed
Damn.
100K in revenue recently as well. It's insanely tempting. Personally, bro, I really want to stick to organic at least for now and just instead of investing money into ads and just trying to learn everything from scratch there, I'm going to keep doing organic content, but invest my money into inventory, which like I said it in the beginning of the call, I
Yeah,
spent like 8K within the past 5 days on inventory and then some last week.
yeah,
So I really tried to go heavy on that. Yeah, this call is recorded and kind of push products with organic marketing, but have inventory in a warehouse so that it's more branded. And then maybe, when I get more capital and I really can play around with it, like drop a couple of bands and not really think about it, then I'm going to try to start doing that. But I'm definitely going to talk to Ben about that. 100%.
yeah. We see all these crazy numbers with ads, but then we literally just recently saw someone do 400K or like 300K in 4 days with drop
Right.
shipping.
Matthew or whatever.
So yeah, yeah,
80K day. Right.
um, yeah, crazy 80K day. It was like
Well,
50K consistently plus per day for like 4
obviously,
days straight.
obviously, bro, certainly ads are more
Yeah,
scalable.
computer.
Like there's no question about it.
Oh yeah,
Ads are
100%.
ads are more scalable. That's the end of it. But it doesn't mean that you can't make a fuckload of bread with organic drop shipping. Even me and you, we made a lot of money for our age with organic. That would even like making. I mean, you made $2,500. I made maybe like 3 or 4, but that wasn't even profitable with ads. I don't even ever include that in my revenue. So like organic dropshipping is definitely real and it's a lot better for beginners because it doesn't require any investments or you don't have any risk.
Yeah, I would not suggest doing ads if you don't have. I wouldn't even suggest doing ads in the first place at all because um, until you like, don't even think about it until you make like at least bare minimum like 50K profit.
I mean, listen, if you have a consistent income stream and you really like ads and you want to just skip the whole organic thing and you're willing to lose some money, like a few $1,000s at least, like go for it. You're just gonna learn from experience. Either you're gonna just lose it all, or actually you can't lose it because you have a consistent income stream in this case. So you can. Like Ben Fashani started doing organic first, but
Yeah.
I think that he didn't really learn that much from that. It was a completely different thing. In fact, he told me himself that it's just not for him. Like he didn't like it, and he obviously learned a thing or two about creatives and stuff, but it's still a completely different game. Like it maybe only helped him like move 10% forward in the ad space when he moved 60% in the organic space. The stupid analogy. I hope it makes sense. But yeah, basically, it's a completely different game. And if you really want to start with ads, I think you should start with that. But you have to have like a consistent income stream because, in my experience, when I first started out dropshipping, August 2022, I only had like $500 saved up. I saved that up for like years. Uh, and basically, I didn't have a consistent income stream. I wasn't working at all. And I just spent the $500 within a week on TikTok ads and only got one sale in return, which was like $54. So I basically lost it all. And then also borrowed a couple of $100 from my parents. That went into debt as well. And then I just had nothing to keep spending on ads. Like I just lost all of my money and I had to find a job to pay off my debt to my parents. So
Yeah, that's like the only exception if you want to start off with ads right away. If you have like a consistent income coming in and you are okay with just losing it all, then any money that you lost is just gain knowledge. So you can just spend and like if you're stable enough to where you don't have like a wife and kids and you don't have people you have to provide for, like then you could just spend all your money doing ads. Like if you're a kid working a part-time job, then if you really really want to, yeah, you can do ads. If your heart just you just really want to do ads, yeah, obviously go whatever out. You can make money with anything. But I personally would recommend organic for every single beginner, unless you're just really really passionate about ads and you just really want to start ads right away.
right, right. It's not organic. Is not for everyone for sure. A lot of people don't want to sit there all day and record videos. You know, but it's scalable as well. Like at some point, if you really make a lot of money, you can outsource it to creators, which is what I did and which is what you did. But you might also want to go into ads. You know, it's just a completely different game.
If I order the products I want to test, I'll need to borrow money too, bro.
Bro, just refund on Amazon. You're gonna get the money back.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
One of my boys is doing that, and he's literally testing a product. And then once it comes to like 26th day, whatever, he returns it back and orders it again, and then he keeps testing it if he needs another month, and he just gets free products forever.
Oh, damn. For how long have you been working today? Well, I actually stayed home from school today because I am launching something big on Friday. So, um, yeah, working all day since 7 a.m. this morning. But yeah, that should be the average. That should be the standard. Work every single second of the day until you actually get to the place that you want to be at, or like to a place that you're comfortable at to live the lifestyle that you want.
W. Anthony. All right. Um. Oh yeah, bro. When's your next YouTube video coming out? Is that gonna be like with the thing?
Friday. Yeah, with the thing on Friday.
It's a shame you couldn't release it by today, bro. You could tell
I
people.
know, but well, I'll talk about it a little bit at the end of the thing, but I have a gift for everyone in this call.
Oh shit, another one?
What do you mean another one?
Well, you sent the sheet.
Oh, no, a bigger gift. Way
Oh,
bigger
nah,
gift.
bro, it's fucking Santa Claus. Shit. W. Anthony. All right.
I'll just say now. So basically, over the past like 3 months, if anyone watched my most recent YouTube video, I talked about how I'm like so passionate about this school community thing. Past 3 months, I've been working on the entire thing, like building the entire process behind it and everything. Don't worry, I'm not here to just completely advertise the course to you. I just wanted to do this to, be helping my boy Kostify. It's not even that much of help, but like helping you guys out, whatever. But everyone in here giving you 7 days for free when I'm launching it. Yeah, if you're in here, just DM me on Discord, and if you're interested in it, then yeah, I'll give you 7 days for free. There's like a full new TikTok organic dropshipping course in there, and then some pretty crazy things that just keep you locked in. So if you're interested in that, DM me, and I'll give you 7 days for free.
I
Set you
didn't
up.
even know, bro. Can I get a 30-day free thing?
Nah, bro, cost fight. You're in for a lifetime.
Shit. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm really excited to take a look at that.
Yeah, bro.
There's going to be like accountability stuff inside as well, right?
Yeah, so accountability sheets, it's like as soon as you join, you're getting an accountability sheet that you have to fill out every week. And I will personally spend time out of my day to make sure that every single one of you guys are completely locked in at all times. Like this is something I'm just so passionate about. And like doing the accountability sheet thing, I'm not making any money from that. I just want to make you guys succeed. So yeah, join for the 7 days. If you don't like it, then you can leave. But
Right. Have you seen
yeah,
anybody else do the accountability sheets? I don't really think people do that. Like Michael does it with Google Calendar, but not with everyone.
yeah, I mean,
It's just hard
I
to
know a lot of
track,
people
but
that
it's
do
easy
it
to
with,
fabricate, you know?
what do you mean?
Like, how are you gonna track that?
Track the accountability?
Right.
Well, obviously, it's a big thing within the community. Like, obviously, people can be a bitch and then just lie about it and just be a pussy. But those are the type of people that just probably aren't going to succeed. And I'm trying to foster a community in there that where that just doesn't happen.
Mm.
So if I sense it at all, you're getting kicked out.
Mm.
But
All right.
yeah, just don't be a bitch.
Is it gonna be Google Sheets or what is it?
Yeah, it's a Google sheet. It's like has like how many hours of organic you worked, what like how many videos did you post, like a bunch of questions that you just fill out every week, and then yeah, I'm gonna go over it every week and then tell everyone like if someone's not doing it, then I'm gonna give them a warning. If they're not doing it for a couple weeks, then I'm gonna kick them out because I'm trying to make it like the standard there for like everyone in there is gonna be working hard, gonna succeed. So yeah, but I don't want to talk too much about that. I don't want to make this
Yeah,
whole
of
thing just
course.
a
Of course.
promotion.
What I do, bro, for my creators for accountability, especially when they start lacking and they like are looking for motivation and stuff and they just are not disciplined, I just tell them to send me $700 to my bank account or my PayPal, and then they have to work for 7 days straight following the schedule that I set out for them. So like 10 hours a day, or based on however much free time they have, if they go to school or have a 9 to 5, whatever. And then if they go through with it, for every day that they miss and don't follow the schedule, they have to transfer me $100 back. So 7 days, $700, $100 for every day, and
Pretty smart.
basically, yeah. So nobody loses. They are only going to do that if they're committed enough. So far, I think everybody went through with it. Everybody that had money, and yeah, they just. I was actually, I experienced that firsthand back in I think April 2024. I started to get complacent because I was hitting so many back-to-back 1, 2, 3K days with my organic product, and I started to just get complacent and work less. And then Michael Bernstein just told me to send him 700, and then I just worked for like 10 to 12 hours every single day because I wanted my $100 for every day back. And every creator is going through with that. So if anybody of you needs an accountability partner, just you know who to talk to. Just send me a 700. So yeah, and that has been
That's
working like magic, bro. Like it's insane what it does to people. Sometimes I do
$100%.
$350
Yeah,
if people don't have 700. Sometimes I do a little less. Sometimes I do a little more. But every single time, like there wasn't a single exception by far that including me, that somebody just failed and didn't want his $700 back. Because there's no way back. Like if you're committed enough and you're really serious about it, you're gonna send it. And then once it's sent through, you just have to work. And also it's the type of work that you can't fabricate. So for example, like post videos like every single day for this and this product, like I go
yeah,
into details they cannot possibly fabricate it, and then it's just going to make sense, like they have to work for 10 hours a day, otherwise they're just not going to be able to complete the task that I set out for them. So
yeah. That'll keep people in.
100%. You can also do something like that as well, and if somebody fails, you make some extra cash of the accountability thing. I've never
It's
made
true.
anything from that, but like, yeah, that is really gonna motivate people like crazy. If there would be like a website, like an escrow for a calendar tracker that is legit and it can really sense what you've done. Like maybe post 5 YouTube videos, but they have to be longer than a certain period of time for creators or something. And within a month, like post 5 videos, you transfer them $5,000, and then every video you post, you save your $1,000, and there's like a $20 fee that the platform takes, and then they make money like that because it can't be a charity. That's a pretty cool idea because that's gonna really keep people motivated.
Yeah, bro. Accountability is crazy. If you find a method to keep people accountable, or if you just have an accountability partner, it's a cheat code to success. I think that was one of the best things that I got from joining the Michael Bernstein program.
Yeah, same.
Um, Yeah, it's just they keep you accountable. You go on weekly calls and you pay whatever amount. For me, like I had to pay the complete total amount, and you just commit at that point, and you're not gonna, slack off because one, obviously you pay the crazy total amount or not crazy amount, whatever it was. Um, and then two, you you don't want to your mentors to see you slacking off like crazy.
Yeah, and for me was also a different case because we,
Exactly,
we're
they'll be
just
yelling
talking
at
about
us.
Bernstein all the time, like we're promoting him, but we're not like affiliated, and we're not gonna get anything if you join. Just wanted to say that, but yeah, basically, I just didn't want to. It would just kind of be disrespectful for me if I wouldn't put in the work that I said I'm gonna put in because they took me on for free. Like they saw something in me that made them pick me and let me join the program for free in exchange for me just making videos about that because they really believed in me. So if I wouldn't do that, it would just be so disrespectful. I feel like Anthony had to pay to join, and I was there for free, and just like wasting it is kind of like disrespectful.
Yeah,
So I had to.
because you Mickey Jr. Yes, sir, Kostify.
Bro, Mikey's still not getting back to me about the event that we planned out. Yet
That's
he
gonna be a sick one.
that's gonna be so sick. I'm still waiting. He has a really tight schedule, obviously. I'm not like pushing anything, but yeah, like as
Yeah,
soon as he gets back to me, I'm gonna set a time. The time that's set in the events tab for the Mikey event is not accurate. So yeah, I'm gonna update it as soon as I have a date. It's probably gonna be next week. It can't be anything after. He's just moving to Cyprus right now. I'm pretty sure, so it's pretty tight for him. Pretty tight schedule. But
oh, he did.
no, I think he's in the process of doing that right now.
Okay.
Maybe, or maybe he's like just traveling. Like all of them have been kind of like silent lately. I don't know if you noticed that, like Jacob, Michael, they are joining calls with me. Obviously, like I had a call with both of them. The gang was all there. It's crazy, but they're just like kind of like less active lately. I feel they're
Yeah, I
stepping
wouldn't
back.
know.
No idea. I feel like they're just maybe traveling or just have some stuff going on. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, let's just get a couple of more questions covered and then let's go over my intro for my video, bro.
Sir. Let me see. Bro, this is gonna be lit for me if you know Yes Sir Pius.
Literally.
We both know Pius.
Oh, he's gonna be in.
What?
He's gonna be in.
And what?
Uh, the school community.
Oh, yeah, accountability thing. See, um, yeah, it's just
Yeah, we
funny.
did something with
Literally
Pius.
both had Pius as a creator.
Bro, I remember when Pius was a creator for me like 5 months ago. He wasn't putting in the work, so I told him that was kind of stupid for me. I feel like I should have asked for money, but instead I told him post twice a day for 2 weeks straight, and I'm gonna transfer you $200. I think is that what it was? I feel like it was $200, and then he went through it and got us $200. I PayPal'd it to
Yes
him.
Sir Pius.
So it's the fucking easiest money he's ever made. I should have asked for money.
Yes, sir. I love that, bro. See,
It really
it's
motivates me.
so
So that's the
yeah,
proof that the results motivate people, and that's why people are slacking because there's no money made. So as soon as you start making money, you see that it's really possible. As soon as you start like getting your 1K days, you see that the input equals the output. You instantly start to want to work naturally, just like Pius did. He didn't put in any work. He wasn't posting any videos, but the moment he understood, like, okay, I'm gonna post 2 videos for 2 weeks straight, like he instantly started putting in the work, and then he got the reward.
yes, sir. Yeah, Pius just started doing. He just sent me a screenshot of his first 1K in like 2 weeks.
It's crazy.
Yes, sir. How many stores are you guys currently running? I have, I think, four websites up right now. Maybe five. What about you, Kostify?
I got three. I just redesigned my one of them today, upgraded to Shrine Pro from Shrine regular. And yeah, people that the mentorship like Patrick there just helped me redesign the website, increase the CVR a little bit. But it's just three and a TikTok shop. That's it.
How many Shrine Pros do you have?
I got three.
Three? Damn,
Oh,
I
I
have two.
spent over 1,000 easily on Shrine.
Yeah, I know, bro. Well, it's so worth it.
100%.
How do you find new filming angles for a product? Besides the niche research, I want to find something that my competitors haven't done, and only the audience I want can understand it. Well, besides niche researchers, wait, let me see. So it really, really depends on the product, but Anime Blades did a really, really good job at this with the whole, I don't know if you guys have seen it. He took his camera with the Anime Blade, and when he took the cover off of the blade with his camera, he went up really slowly, and he just created a new motion that was so perfect, and it fit the vibe of like warrior, like sick anime type, like
Yeah,
beat drop.
get it.
Like you have to really feel the vibe of the video, of the niche, of the product, feel the vibe and transport your mind to like that vibe and just like almost dance with it. Like organic dropshipping, it's like a dance. You have to be in that vibe and just completely just flow with it. And then you'll see that just angles come from that
That's an interesting take for sure. All right, I've never heard anyone call organic dropshipping a dance. That's crazy.
dance.
Interesting. Bro's about to spill some sauce in this cool community. How do you find? Yeah, I'm just gonna answer that as well.
Yeah.
Besides the niche research, um, you can niche research is the best way probably. Other than that, you can just use your common sense. If the product is something that you're interested in yourself, I noticed that probably like 3 out of my 4 winning products, all time winning products, I was personally interested in, or at least interested in the niche. So that really helped me just organically come up with ideas, and I had resources. Like my first ever winning product, if you can call it that, and only made me like 8K in revenue, was a gripster. And I was going to the gym daily. I had really what's it called, like a vascular forearms and stuff like that, so I could make a lot of good content, and I covered that in one of my videos. Other products, like if you're interested into cars and you're selling a car product like an RC drift car, or something if you're into Hot Wheels models and you're selling a Hot Wheels garage, or a Hot Wheels diecast, like a little 7-Eleven LED thing, then you're really going to be able to come up with a lot of videos because you know the pain points of the audience, because you are one of your like target audience members essentially. But if it's not a product that you're personally interested in or know anything about, then niche research is probably your only way. Or maybe if you really, really want to go deep into it, just kind of interview a person that likes that niche or is interested in whatever the product is about, and then you're gonna get some insights from that. But I've never done that. Uh,
Mm.
yeah. Was it easy to move to
Nano
TikTok
in
shop
chat.
with the knowledge from organic? Yeah, actually, a lot of my winning product on TikTok Shop, which has now made me about $70,000 in revenue. I originally tested it. I didn't test it myself, but another guy tested it, Tristan, with organic dropshipping, and it worked for him. So the content was the same. I just brought content from organic dropshipping over to TikTok Shop, which is like essentially there was a product that was a winning product with organic dropshipping. People were making money with it, and nobody was selling it on TikTok Shop. So I just brought that product from organic dropshipping to TikTok Shop. I took all of the angles, all of the concepts, all of the hand movements, all of the backgrounds, and it worked like crazy because TikTok Shop boosts the performance of the videos that you post because they give you an incentive to make money. So
Yeah, that's sauce right there. If anyone wants to take, you can literally, it still works right now. Just take
for
any
sure.
product that's going crazy with organic right now that's not currently on TikTok Shop and
Yeah,
just go crazy with
the
it.
product that I currently sell as well, we're currently out of stock. We sold out within like 10 days. But that one I tested it with organic dropshipping, and then when I saw that it works and I got a lot of sales with it with a few creators, I just brought it over to TikTok Shop, and it worked just as well with the same videos that worked organically. So that is like a gap market that is really easy to fill, and this is some crazy sauce. Like if people are going viral with the product organically, or even if you, especially if you are going viral with the product organically yourself, and nobody is doing that on TikTok Shop with that product, you can just bring it over to TikTok Shop, make the same type of videos, and you're gonna fucking print because there's no competition, and it's a lot easier to sell to people because there's no friction between the customer or the viewer of the video and the purchase. Like you just click on the button straight on the TikTok app and click on the one click payment thing, and then just straight up just buy it. But you will probably need some money to invest into inventory. It's also, if you don't want the risk or if you don't have a big budget, you can test products on TikTok Shop with Amazon dropshipping, and then once you see that they work and you get a lot of orders, just order inventory, and then there's no risk for you because you already know that it works. And then with inventory, you're gonna get a lot better margins, and you're gonna ensure that you don't get banned or get violations for slow shipping, or in case Amazon supplier runs out of inventory or something like that. And that's the easiest way to go about it.
Yeah. What's up, Seabass in the chat? You got a question. How long does it take to learn TikTok Shop if you know a lot about organic?
Yeah, well, I already answered that. How learn does
Yeah.
it take me to learn?
Yeah.
Well, it's you don't. I mean, it depends. You don't
If you
really
know
need
a
to.
lot about organic already, I can have this question too. If you
But that's
already have been in the organic game for a while, is it literally just the same exact thing, basically?
not really. It depends on the product. Like, obviously, if you're used to selling fidget spinners with organic dropshipping, or like a freaking slushy maker, and then you go into TikTok Shop and start making selling hair straighteners to women, you're not gonna be able to sell shit. It's all about the products that you used to sell and the content that you used to make. And if it resembles the content that you used to make and have experience with, then you're gonna be able to make you money easily. But other than that, if it's not something that you've done in the past, the only thing that it's going to give you is just the fundamentals of recording videos, which is like non-shaky
I see.
hands, good backgrounds, and there's nothing else to it. So
I see.
either you need to have experience with every single type of the products there is out there before moving to TikTok Shop in order to really have an advantage, or you just need to sell the exact products or the same exact products in the same niches that you used to sell with organic dropshipping successfully. Then it's going to make sense, and then you're going to get it like a head start and an advantage.
Yeah. I see. What will you suggest for me for the vacuum backpack? New angles, ideas you might have in mind, or you may have in mind. So my friend is currently running this, or I'm pretty much running it with him right now. I actually was at the airport yesterday filming, like 40 minutes away at the airport because it's a good place to film at. Completely saturated, so it doesn't even matter that you just spoiled your product in the chat. But new angles, bro. If you run up this backpack, everyone targets like the masculine, like boy angle of just having like throwing a bunch of condoms in there and then having that be the controversy. But if you just completely swap it and target girls and have a bunch of like pink clothes in their dresses and stuff, everyone does like boy clothes. Completely switch it up to girl niche. You can go crazy with it. If you do it well, people are making insane amounts of money with that product right now. So I just gave you the absolute sauce. Need you to take that and absolutely run with it.
Can we spell Matthew's product? Can we leak that?
I mean, I think he just posted a YouTube video. I didn't see the YouTube video, so I don't know if you revealed it in there, but we might
That's
as well.
crazy. We might leak the product of the guy that made 300K in 5 days with organic dropshipping. I don't know
I
if we
say we
can
do it.
though. I don't know if we can. Like, it's kind of unethical. But I know what it is. I talked to his
Oh,
mentor. I didn't talk to the guy himself, but I know for a fact what it is.
I'm currently running the
He
product, so
posted.
technically it's just a product that I'm running.
So, well, yeah, and somebody said in the chat that he already posted it. So
Oh, we did? Okay, so it's the vacuum backpack.
maybe it's a fucking bait, and we just got fucking.
You just I already said it. It's the vacuum backpack. He did 300K in 4 or 5 days with it.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
crazy.
Over 50K days. Organic alone, no ads. Insane. So
80K
it's
views.
completely saturated. Yeah, completely saturated. People have been running it for the past 6, 7 months. It's way, way, way saturated. But if you're really good at filming and you are confident that you have a new angle or there's new ideas that you have for the product and you run it and you go viral with it, it converts really good and you have potential to make insane amounts of money with it.
I'm
So,
gonna send in the link as well. So this is his page right here, guys.
yep.
That's crazy stuff.
Here we go. Just leaking the product that I just started running
Bro.
too.
Yeah,
It's
but
okay.
it's everybody was running it at some point, and he's still making money with it. So I don't think that it's really gonna hurt you, if we share it like this, especially since he just released a case study. Like, it's
Oh yeah,
just
it doesn't matter. I really don't care. It's completely saturated anyway, and I know that going into the products. I just if you know that you're really good at coming up with new ideas and you have new ideas in mind, then don't worry about saturation. You can go into a product and then run it up. Like if it's converting really, really well. Obviously, don't do that with just any saturated product. But
yeah, and you're probably gonna want to actually go to an airport to record videos. And the thing that really helped him out here a lot as well is the fact that it's an Instagram account. So there's more longevity to it than just a TikTok pump and dump, you know? Like it's a primed Instagram account. He's consistently getting over 100,000 views on his videos, or around 100,000 views, consistently going viral with similar type of videos, if not like literally identical, just a slightly different
Yeah.
text hook. Like it's sometimes literally the same one. Look, got 17.6 million views. Airlines hate this backpack. 119 million views. United Airlines hate this backpack. It's the same thing.
Yeah, and this is on Instagram, so my boy
That's what I'm
can literally
saying.
just repost that video
And
10
he
times
is.
and have it go far. He is?
I'm sure
Yeah,
he is.
just make it go over
100%. And
again.
it just
Yeah,
keeps going viral over and over again. That's what Fredo did as well. It's kind of starting to like perform a little bit worse. But I'm. Oh, and he didn't post today. Shit. Huh. Bro's falling off. Maybe he sold the store for like. Bro, the exit value on this would probably be crazy though. Like
I know. I think he's
100
doing
grands at
close
least.
to 7 figures in sales this month. So
That is crazy.
organic only. Insane.
Yeah. So that's pretty much no expenses, and it's probably like 70% profit or something. So that's probably at least
Yeah.
like, 100 or $200,000 of value there. That's insane. So people always underestimate the power of exiting dropshipping stores. I never successfully exited one, but I almost exited my fidget trigger store and sold it for $40,000. But
Oh, really?
yeah, but the channel with 2 million subscribers got banned, so now the value is going to significantly drop. So yeah, it's probably not going to be 40 anymore. Maybe like 20. I don't know.
Damn, bro. Did you start trying to sell it after it just completely died down or
Yeah,
as it was
yeah,
going
and
up?
that was a mistake probably as well. Like if I wanted to sell it when I was hitting like 3K days, 13, 15K profit months, then it would be a lot. It would be valued higher and sell faster.
Yeah, because the selling process is long too. So you could start the selling process with like as you're going viral or as you're doing really well with it. Maybe
Right,
you've been doing really well for a month.
right.
You
But then
start the selling process.
they're gonna value it, evaluate it then, like while you're
Mhm.
going viral. But then it's gonna be worth more after it, because there's gonna be more revenue in it. I don't know. So maybe I
Yeah,
should actually wait a little bit. But regardless, yeah. Yeah, bro. It's already, holy shit, it's already 3 p.m. for you, right?
it is.
All right,
Yeah.
let's just go over my intro, bro. Oh, there's a couple of questions for you, and then we can go over my video, bro. I really want to show.
Sure. Yeah, I'm hyped to see that. Let's see. That's also another strategy. Someone said to what country? If you go in and just run a completely saturated product, if you run it to a different country, and I've done that with many products before, you can just keep completely go viral with it in a new country, and I mean, it's going to convert less than USA, obviously, but it'll be a lot easier to go viral, and then you could just print money with it in a
Yeah,
different country if you
there's a
speak
lot of
that language.
scalability.
Yeah, if you speak German or if you speak any other country, any other country's language that isn't a third world country, and like people actually have some money to spend, then you can just use that. And even if you speak Spanish, it converts a lot worse. But if you just use that to take any products that are
Bro,
currently going really viral right now and
bro,
converting really well,
one of my
taking you to a
creators
different
speaks
country.
Spanish, and first of all, we got a channel to 2 million subscribers within like 3 months or 2 months or something like that on
Mhm.
Spanish YouTube with the same product that ran up on the US YouTube. And one of my
Damn, bro.
creators took the same product, and he got a TikTok account to 200,000 followers within like 3 weeks. That's how easy it is to go viral.
A TikTok account?
Yeah,
Damn.
that is insane.
That's
And I started off, my first ever winning product wasn't even in the US, because it was just so easy to go viral. I thought that I'm the guy. I thought that I'm like a boss. My videos were trash, and they were still going viral because there's no competition. Very
yeah, it's crazy. How many sales did you do with it?
what?
You said he got it to 200K
Yeah,
followers?
like 15.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, was the product super high converting
No, it
in
was just
USA?
fidget guns. Oh, actually, it was high
It
converting, yeah,
was.
but it was a different type of
It was-
content. It was call to action.
Oh, wow.
Not all
It,
of it,
it
but
was
some
called that.
most. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's see. I think we got a question for you. If you bring a saturated product on TikTok Shop, uh, it works because TikTok Shop is coming in EU.
Yeah, you should if you're in Europe or like Germany, it's coming to Germany soon. I think it's coming to France, Mexico. If you're in any of those countries, I would definitely highly advise you to try running TikTok Shop in that country, because if you're a pioneer, they're gonna heavily incentivize people in that country to use TikTok Shop. So they're gonna give the customers or viewers of your videos massive discount codes, so like up to 99% off for the first order or 50% off, something like that, for every customer. That's what they did in the US. So for the first purchase, once TikTok Shop comes to a new country, people get, I think, either 99% off, so it's basically free, or 50% off, and that is funded by TikTok. So it's not like the price you're gonna get paid less. You're gonna get paid the full price, but TikTok is gonna cover half of the price for the customer. So it's a massive incentive for viewers to purchase from you. And if you're in one of those countries, I would definitely do that. That's how it was in the US, at least. Um, but yeah,
Do you mind if you can send me your friend's account or
that's
yours in
retarded.
DMs? I personally, if it was me running the product alone, I probably would. But I'm running it with my friend, and he's running with me, so I don't want to spoil the product with him without even asking him.
Right.
Um, anyone got Matthew's YouTube video? Let me see.
Yeah, Matthew, I found it.
His name is Matthew Ecom Maxer on YouTube.
Yep. Yep. Did he post? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
There you go.
Nobody take my product now. We literally just spoiled his entire product. Said how much it was making in the
Yeah, but
chat.
I feel like he already did. I feel like he exposed it as well. And it's not like it's really gonna change anything. I
Yeah,
exposed
it's not
it.
gonna. Regardless, it's completely saturated. It's like one of the most saturated products by now.
Yep,
Um,
it's fine.
so lucky sis. I hope you're good at making videos, or you have
Bro,
new ideas.
the Matthew's YouTube channel is still keep kind of trash. Like the thumbnail is so bad. He really fumbled the bag with this one. If he really made a good thumbnail, he has so much fucking money.
Oh,
You could hire a good thumbnail designer and a good editor. I mean, I didn't watch it, but the thumbnail is really bad. Or some strategist or something. He would really make a lot of money on his personal brand. But it looks like he posted it 3 days ago and it's at 1,200 views, and it's probably mostly coming from his Instagram page. So
yeah, I think bro needs a call from Kostify.
yeah, bro, I'll help him out a lot.
Yo guys, Matthew here. So we are in the airport. We are going to Dubai.
Yeah, you shouldn't run the backpack unless you're doing it with someone else. You can't. You need them for the other clips.
Yeah, but the content is crazy. Like, you don't get to see people every day going from 0 to 300K organically in 5 days. So I feel like it's still
Yeah,
gonna get some motion.
yeah,
Anyway, on the topic of YouTube, I want to take a look at mine.
yeah. Let's see.
And it's not finished yet. There's stuff that I'm
Let's see
probably
it.
gonna change. But yeah, let's just get a sneak my day in the life. All right, so just look at the. All right, just let me know once I'm done. Let me know what you want me to change or like anything, any criticism.
Okay, let's see it.
Can you hear it?
Look at that. Yeah, I see it.
No, can you hear the video, like the
Yeah, yeah.
sound?
I hear the alarm.
All right, sweet. So it's not finished. All right, so I literally just woke up 5 minutes ago. I've never done any vlogs in my life before, but this is going to be my day in the life as a 17-year-old high schooler. I'm going to go to high school in a couple of hours, making money, drop shipping, and doing TikTok shop. I'm running on like 6 hours of sleep, and excuse me if I'm
Yeah.
being slow. What do you think, bro? So far,
Let's go,
first impressions.
bro. I don't know if I should be giving you tips on YouTube,
I mean, it's just
but
as at least from a viewer's standpoint, maybe not a creator.
I think if you're not adding like any music at the beginning, right?
I probably will just keep it raw. What do you guys think in the chat? You think I should keep it raw? Use music? Yeah.
Either keep it raw or well, either I hate like saying advice for you, bro. You're like
Bro,
literally
you
20
should. I'm
times
asking you literally criticism because it's something new
right.
that I'm
If
trying.
I was to say from my experience of watching like all the Mr. Beast interviews as well and like all this stuff,
Right.
whatever,
I know it would
um,
hurt me to make this because it's so raw. I need to cut it like every second, like always. But I'm trying to make it like more organic to build
yeah,
more
no.
connection.
I saw this intro do really really well for someone. I forgot who it was, but I've seen this intro before with the entire like ice bucket thing and everything. Um, if you had the sound effects of like the ice a lot louder and just made everything super satisfying, I don't
Right.
know if maybe I didn't see it right, but
What?
when I see those videos that get like millions of views of the morning routine of the Ashton guy on Instagram, it's
Louder.
always super satisfying. Yeah.
Probably should. Yeah, just bump up. Make it louder.
Oh, you edited the entire thing yourself?
I didn't. I mean, there's not much editing in it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Make the audio track. Do that. That's kind of retarded. It's just like fabricated at like an MP3 place. And I also wanted to get the Saratoga or whatever it's called, the water, but I don't think I can find it anywhere out here.
Saratoga.
Whatever the blue water that Ashton and
Oh, you know Ashton.
that's the inspiration, bro.
Yeah. Oh, it was?
Of
I knew I
course,
saw it
bro.
somewhere.
That's the meme, obviously. Yeah. I wanted to add like a
Oh, bro.
banana
I
peel
literally
to
just
make it
found
more
Ashton's song
obvious.
yesterday.
Yeah, and I also like I said, this is raw, like it's not finished at all, but I'm probably gonna add like this to make it more obvious. You know, like a 9:15 to like really match his vibes.
Yeah.
Because he
That was
had
good.
like the timestamps in the video because it's like clearly a joke, and I wanted to add like early on in the video so people understand that it's not gonna be like a serious sit down talk accountant CPA type of video, but rather like a chill. Um, chill thing.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to see that.
But yeah, bro, I really it's not finished, but I'm just so I'm not gonna lie, I'm so nervous about this whole new
Whole
content.
new, yeah, whole new style, bro.
Yeah, because like
Completely
I'm
raw.
not used to showing my true like really myself. I'm always kind of like putting everything behind 3 layers of hyper fast paced editing, and this is a little more slower paced and there's less editing. Like as you go further in the video, there's like a minute or a minute and a half long clips of me just like talking straight up, just speaking.
How long is it?
I feel like 14 and a half or something. But it's like I said, it's not final. I'm probably gonna cut more out. At first it was at like 40, but then I'm like, there's no way. Like my girl watched it and she said it's too long, so I cut out like 60-70% of it.
Mm.
But yeah, it's like basically
Yeah,
everything that's happening in my
that
day.
old Mr. Beast. You want to just cut out everything.
Yeah, like this is me at school, bro. Yeah, but I tried to do the opposite. It's me at school. This is me 1K day in a classroom.
Yes,
Some
sir.
TikTok shop stuff, polls. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be cool, but like I'm just so nervous, bro. Like go without the editing.
Ah, bro, it's gonna resonate with people so much more.
Yeah, right. But maybe I need to get another channel for that.
No, bro, keep it all on the same channel. This is Kostify, baby. Raw Kostify, new guy on the channel.
But I should probably take a banana peel though, so people understand that I'm trying to mock Ashton instead of just like doing. I never.
I would have no idea,
Yeah, so
to be honest.
that's good feedback. Good. I didn't have any bananas at home, so I couldn't. I have to reshoot
Yeah.
that. Somebody asked, how do I manage school? I was at school today in the morning. I generally just skip as many lessons as I possibly can. I mean, if you, I can't really do that. My parents are super strict about it, but I try and I'm honest with them about that. I don't want to like lie to my parents, so I just tell them like, yeah, I skipped whenever they ask me. But yeah, I just try to skip as many classes as possible. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, and just work at school, work on classes, take your laptop with you, work on your phone if you don't have a laptop. And yeah, you talk to anyone at school? Uh, what kind of retarded question is that? Of course I don't.
Saw your tweet. The people think you have autism in your school because you're just so locked in.
Yeah, I tell them I have what was it? Moneyism. It was like a picture of me holding a $600 day at like 9 a.m. classroom. Yeah, I don't really try to socialize with them. I don't really care. Couldn't care less. I have friends online like Anthony, like, and it's so much more valuable than retarded brain rot friends at school that are just like, smoking after school and talking about partying and like, yeah, I just got a 9 to 5 and make $15 a month. Yeah, like, bro, who gives a fuck? Nobody cares. Nobody in school. Actually, there is a couple of people that discovered my channel and they keep bugging me on the breaks. Like, yeah, teach me, like, ask me, tell me how to do this. How did you do that and stuff like that? Because we're in the same exact position, the same country, and the same age. And I really try to help them out as much as possible. I give them my time. Like whenever I stumble upon them or they stumble upon me at school, I even like set up a couple of appointments with them like back a half a year ago, like on a big lunch break. I don't charge them anything for that. We just literally like whenever they have any questions, I'm just like, explaining everything they want to know. But there's just like maybe one or two people like that in the whole school. And there's like 1,600 students.
Yeah, I think that's also a big difference with you being that you don't speak English in your school, right? You
Yeah, no,
speak, yeah,
Russian.
so Russian.
That's another reason why I don't like to like speak to people because I don't like to speak Russian. I want to like stick to speaking English.
Yeah, that's a whole nother barrier to people like finding this life path and stuff because of you. In my school, it like I had my friend Dylan, my boy, that started dropshipping and everything, and he's like 100% in on this. And it's the most rewarding, best feeling when you have someone in real life super close to you that's on the same exact life path as you. So, yeah, like how Kostify was saying, if you find a person in your school or something that is actually interested in the journey, it's the best feeling having that guy by your side. So help them as much as possible because
Yeah, I still don't care. I'm not trying to, talk to him after school or whatever. I just kind of tell him whatever he needs to know and then just move on because I don't know. I feel like he's retarded. But yeah, if it was just someone that genuinely like spoke English with a great accent, but that's like a whole different thing. Like nobody in the world is going to be able to relate to this. Only then I'm going to be able to talk to them, like because then it's going to be productive.
yeah,
Unless they have a great English accent, there's just no point. It's going to be detrimental for me because I'm going to adopt a bad
yeah,
one or start to think in a different language which you don't want to think in. No.
yeah. How was my life in school? School, I mean, if I wasn't 3, 4 months away from being done with it, I would 100% drop out. So right now, it's literally just me getting straight hundreds in every class for fun, just because it's so easy. And if you rewire your brain to just achieve anything you want, you can literally shape your reality and do whatever you want, including get straight hundreds in school. It's all in your head, and I just do it as a game for fun. And then it's cost if I can relate. Sometimes I flip a couple, uh, flip some money to people to do some work.
Right.
Um,
That's what I
it's
do.
a cool experience. Like once you start making money, you're just so comfortable. Like knowing that you're never going to need anything that you learn in school, and you're not going to need schooling for your career or anything. You just kind of have fun and do whatever you want. It's it's a one in a million life experience. Like no one gets to experience that. And yeah, that's another thing that me and Costify share, like being so young, making this money, doing all these things, having the YouTube channel while in school and not dropping out. It's like there's so many just weird little experiences that just happen because you're in school, and it's I don't know, it's strange. I try to look for the positives because obviously, like, yes, I feel super trapped. Like I want to be out there just conquering, traveling the world, doing whatever I want to do. But yeah, I try to just have fun and just live it out because it's so rare.
Yeah, same here. Obviously, it would be better if I didn't have to go to school, but like, what can I do? Like, a couple of
Yeah.
months left. Try to like, I already skip as much as I can, so
Yeah.
it's the best I can do. But yeah, bro, we're just literally being nerfed by school. As soon
I
as you
know,
just
bro.
drop out, as soon as you graduate, we're gonna outcompete everyone. We're gonna have double the time in our day on weekdays.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
insane.
perfect way to put it,
And we
being
won't
nerfed.
even have to like be um kind of like obey a certain schedule. We won't have to wake up at a certain time to go to classes and spend time to commute to school to go back to school. We'll be able to, make our own schedules, travel around the world, and not be dependent
Yeah.
on our, hometown location, so that we don't, skip school
Yeah.
or something. We're just gonna be able
And
to
also,
make it so much more free.
yeah, bro, the amount of time we'll have. And then also, like, the atmosphere of school is so terrible
Oh yeah,
for
100%
16.
horrible.
It brings you into that lower frequency, that talking
Yeah,
about, rappers and stuff and like random shit that doesn't matter, all the brainwash shit. And you hear people talking about that and it drags your frequency down.
yeah.
And yeah, it's not good to be around. So I mean, the best way to combat that if you're in school right now is literally just getting as much work done in school as you can, and then just
Yeah.
understanding that you are the man, you're conquering, you're making money, and then don't let these frequencies drag you down. You don't have to engage in those conversations about the brain rot stuff. Keep your.
Right. But at the same time, obviously, like, we don't, at least I don't look down on people that are at school. I totally respect, like, the fact that they want to do that, they want to get a degree and
You
pursue a
can't, yeah,
career. Like, it's not like I just, like, yeah, these plebeians are fucking talking about their rappers and shit, and I don't care. Like, obviously, it's still people, like, and I totally respect whatever
yeah,
they're doing, you know? But it's just
yeah. I
unfortunate.
used to be like that like a year ago, and then I realized that it's not a good mental frame to be in it, and that drags your frequency down even more. The best way, like now, if I hear people talking about like Minecraft or something, I like hearing about it. It's like the old days. I could basically play Minecraft without actually playing Minecraft because I could hear their stories about Minecraft. So yeah, I have fun through it by just letting myself experience it vicariously through them. Their 3 second description of their Minecraft crazy fucking world that
Listen, bro,
in friends.
we gotta open, like, an ecom Minecraft server.
Minecraft,
That would be so sick.
bro.
I miss Minecraft.
Big Minecraft guy.
I used to play Minecraft, but it's like, everybody has Minecraft stages. Everybody went through that. I think Ben Fashani had a Minecraft server or something like that for econ guys.
Really, bro.
Yeah,
People are making so much money with Roblox servers and
yeah, I've heard about
yeah, Fortnite servers.
it. Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap up sometime soon. It's been an hour and 20 minutes now.
Yeah, it's been a long call. Should we just quickly get through these last questions and then wrap
Yeah,
up?
yeah, exactly.
When would I consider dropout at school? I wouldn't consider it like if I wouldn't consider it unless you literally have like a year left and you've made at least like 50K profit. Then obviously yes, drop out. Like it's just holding you back. But if you are only like a couple months until dropping out, like obviously I used to think that there's no benefits to school and I'm just going to drop out as soon as I make money. But there is that one factor of you won't. It's going to be a lot harder to get like visas and stuff in different countries, and there are requirements of a high school diploma, especially if you're in America, for a bunch of different things in terms of like legal things. And if you want to eventually get to like really high levels in life and have like citizenships in different countries and stuff, then a high school diploma would just. I think there probably are ways to do it without a high school diploma, but it will help. So, not only help, but it's required. But there's other ways to get around it. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it unless you make at least like 50K and you have a while of school left. But let's see. 100%. Someone said this world still needs more doctors, lawyers, police, etc. Yeah, if you're passionate about being a doctor, lawyer, or police, 100% do it. But there are a large portion of people that just don't even want to do any of that stuff and just know that they're worth so much more and they can impact society so much more by making money, contributing to different things, providing for the people around them. For me, starting a personal brand and spreading this message of um, spreading the message I want to spread. So if you're passionate about something else, school would just drag you down. What is your day routine when you wake up and go to sleep? That's a long one. I don't know. Kostify, do we have enough time to get into that? It's up to you.
Um, yeah, sure, whatever.
We'll just do it a little simple. Wake up. I mean, if it's a school day, I used to work out before school, but then I stopped because it was just way too. You want to have enough sleep that you're not just not functioning. Because I don't even drink caffeine. How much coffee do you drink, Kostify?
Like I only had one energy drink today, but yesterday I had two, and the day before that I had two coffee. It
Okay.
was like 1 to 2.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's basically just wake up. If I have to go to school, then go to school, and then just work until I go to sleep. And you know, when school takes up like 8 hours of your day, then that 8 hours a day that you could be spending doing whatever you want, doing fun things, traveling and stuff, you're in school. So you have to use the other time that you have. Like if you don't have 12, 15 hours a day to do whatever you want, then you have to use the half of the day that you have to do whatever you want to work. And you don't have that free time. So until you get out, you might as well just spend all the time working because you can't do anything anyway.
As much
School.
as you can.
I'm sure you would agree with that,
But yes,
Kostify.
as much time as you can, you have to spend it working at school.
What are the best methods to be less stressed with business? Well, understand where you're going, be super clear on all the things that you want to have, and then when you operate on the frequency of the person that's going to achieve all those things, and you just know that you're a person that makes money and you're going to continue to make money, you're going to be okay with doing all the tasks in your business because you know it's getting you to making money and you feel good about it because you know, okay, this is going to let me retire my parents. This is going to let me travel the world. This is going to let me buy that car that I want to buy. And you just do it anyway and you operate as this person. So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
have
I
a
would
good
say
one
just
for
being
that. I have a good one for that. Um, if you know for 100% that you will reach the destination, you might as well enjoy the journey. Because if you really
exactly.
will stick to it, you're 100% going to achieve it. Whether it takes a few months or a few years, you will get there. So you might as well enjoy the journey because you're going to be looking back to it. Jordan Welch made a video about it like 7 or 8 months ago, and he said that he sold his company for millions of dollars and he feels empty now because he achieved everything, right? There's nothing towards he's set for life and maybe for generations, right? So
Yeah.
now he's empty. So you need to enjoy the journey. And if you're confident that you will achieve whatever you will achieve, I guess you might be a little bit less stressed. But you shouldn't seek comfort when you're working on your business.
100%. Yeah, it shouldn't
Being
be a thing
stressed
that you're
is
looking for.
totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah, operate in the right emotions. Appreciate everything. Appreciate every single negative thing that happens to you. Every single some of the biggest negatives in my life are the best moments of my life. For example, like me getting my crazy knee injury that forced me into business. Well, that's how I look at it. It forced me into business. Um, and so many things came from that. And me getting crazy acne 2 years ago, and then eventually starting to go away now. Like took a step away from girls and like all the hanging out with friends and stuff. Worked really hard in business, and then now my acne is going away. Now my knee is completely better, and I'm coming out of this on my dream life path, doing whatever, on this amazing life path with tons of money, and being able to live a way more fulfilling life. So every single negative that you experience on your business journey, try to construe it as a complete positive some way. Anthony Fernandez, can I DM you? Of course. If anyone wants to DM me about anything, or if you're interested in the 7 days free for the school community, DM me. Or if you have any questions about anything after this, DM me. This is I never used Discord. I think I had like tons of message requests from a year ago that I have to get to because I literally never used Discord. But Anthony, do you have a girl? I do not. I got into a stage about a couple months ago of just hanging out with friends a lot more. Then I realized it's not good to operate at that. Like if you have things that you want to get to, obviously don't sacrifice the girl. I mean, Kostify could probably talk about this a lot more. Kostify has his girl, but I wouldn't, um, you know, go too crazy on hanging out with friends and all that stuff. But Kostify, how do you manage having a girl with business?
If it's A lot of people think that girls are a distraction when you're trying to build a business, but if you find the right one, it's actually going to eliminate the distractions because instead of talking to 5 different girls trying to find a hookup, you're always going to have one by your side that's going to be supporting you and helping you go through tough times. And then you're going to go through that and it's going to be a lot easier. So it actually makes your life easier as an entrepreneur. So you just need to find the right girl, which I feel like is
Yeah,
probably
and
harder in the West.
I guess if you lose $10,000 worth of sales because you had a problem with your business, you can lose $10,000 worth of sales with the girl on your side versus not having a girl on your side.
Yeah,
So
and it's weird as fuck, but I feel like it's like helped me spend money. I used to before I met my girlfriend, I never spent any money on anything. And after we met, I already had stacked a lot of bread. So we just started going out, and it was taking her to restaurants, sometimes a couple of times a day, every single day for like 3 months straight, summer through fall. And then
Mhm.
I stopped, but it's just because we can just hang out at home just as well and order home delivery. But yeah, and it just kind of helps you keep going and see the kind of the fruits of your labor, spending money a little bit. And I used to be so stingy, and just never spend any money. But after this, I started spending some, and I would spend like
Mhm.
everything in the world, on my
Mhm.
girlfriend, but nothing on myself. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess it helps
By
me
the way,
keep
I
going.
just want to say real quick, like, don't, like, once you get to a comfortable position where you know that you're on the desired lifeline that you want to be on, and you're not like just in high school and not knowing if you're gonna have to like go to college or not, then obviously like that's the point where you can start spending a little bit more time doing some things that you want to do. Right now, I was just locked in the past couple months working really hard in my school community, so I didn't give myself the pleasure of hanging out with friends and stuff. If there's something that you're working towards, then obviously don't let yourself just slack off a bunch of times during the day and be undisciplined. That's how I like to work. I like to work in like, okay, this is something I need to get done within the next couple months. I'm going to work really hard for these next couple months. Then I'll maybe at the end of that give myself a little bit of time of leisure, or like whatever I want to do. But especially being in school and with having 8 hours a day of something that is completely useless, just taking all my time away, I don't have as much time as if I wasn't in school. So I got to spend a lot more time not hanging out with friends and stuff. And yeah, we'll get through the last couple questions really quickly. Um, Also, guys, since I started my journey, I have literally destroyed my relationship with my parents and most of my friends. Am I doing something wrong? Well, it depends. What do you mean by destroyed your relationship? If it's like you told your parents like the route of like college and stuff is not the relationship, or is not the route that you want to go and stuff, and they got mad at you for that, obviously, they're not going to understand until you show them results. But if it's something like, I don't know, you got in an argument with them and it destroyed your relationship, then um yeah, it's a whole different situation. But yeah, I wouldn't. My whole take on parents not believing in you and stuff, and your friends not believing in you, so you just completely cut them off and everything. With friends, if they don't believe in you, I would just completely, like, there's no point of talking to them. If they're not a real friend in the first place, there's no point of talking to them. But if they believe in
Yeah.
you, obviously, yeah, like they'll understand that, like, yes, you have to spend the next couple of months locked in, and you may not be able to hang out as much, and they'll believe in you, and those are friends that you want to keep around. But yeah, if there's anyone that don't believe in you, besides your parents, 99% of the time, they just want the best for you. They want the complete best for you, and from their knowledge and how they grew up, they don't have any idea of what's out there, and they don't know that, okay, not going to college is, and like focusing on this is the best route for you. They don't know that, so I wouldn't blame them too much, and don't, like, my dad was probably my worst hater, and he always,
Yeah.
had long conversations and arguments with me about how I would never make any money with business and everything.
Same.
And yes, like, it's harsh and it doesn't feel good. And yeah, I would sit there for, an hour arguing with him, and it would hurt me, but that's coming from a standpoint of, like, I care about you, and he just completely doesn't know what's out there. And then as you start to make money and stuff, you could show them, and they'll be hopefully a little bit more lenient on you. Um, you meant in the context of getting stressed throughout the day. I would say it's the same thing. If you operate on the frequency of a person that you make a lot of money, this is what you do, and you are very clear in what you have in mind, you won't have as much stress throughout the day, because you'll know that every single stress and every single negative, it's leading towards something much bigger, and you're just this person that's just conquering in all realms, and you're getting to this result, and you just understand that stress is a part of it. Therefore, you won't be stressed at the stress itself, which happens a lot. So, yeah, I would just say complete clarity. The pain of what you're feeling is nothing compared to the joy that's coming. 100% true. Are you any religion? That is a long question. I don't know if we have time for that, but
Scientology.
what is better than a girl? Two girls. There you go.
Fuck no.
90-minute call. Yes, sir. This is the best call? Oh, bro, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
All right, bro.
All right.
Gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
Yeah, bro. All right, Kostify. Thank you so much for having me on, bro. It's been a pleasure. And everyone in the chat, thank you guys for having all these questions. And yeah, love you guys.
The longest call by far. W's in the chat.
Here we
W
go.
Anthony. W
Here we
Sauce.
go,
Check
bro.
out his community.
Yes, sir. All right. Thanks for having me on, Kostify.
Thanks for hopping on, bro. All right, man.
See you, bro.
Next Monday.
You boys.
Peace. It's a WS call. What a goat. Thank you all for joining, guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, by the way, Mikey Cole, we're still trying to figure out a time for that one, but it should be sometime next week. Really appreciate it. Yeah, seriously, the best call ever. Means a lot to me. And to Anthony, I'm sure it means a lot to Anthony. We'll just wait for Mikey's call. Anyway, yeah, guys. I gotta go pick up my girlfriend. So yeah, DM me if you have any questions or anything. I'm available, guys.